Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. Assalamu alaikum, moms and dads. Assalamu alaikum, friends at home. It's time for the Ramadan show. Hey, hey, it's time for the Ramadan show. Hey, hey. Assalamu alaikum, Miss Nazeera. Assalamu alaikum to myself. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Let's start the Ramadan show. Hey, hey, let's start the Ramadan show. Hey, hey.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Hey, assalamu alaikum. How's it going?
It's me, Miss Nazeera, and of course, our beloved
Amir.
We hope you're all doing wonderfully well. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I begin in the name of Allah, the most kind, the merciful. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hope you're all doing awesome.
Alhamdulillah, good to see y'all.
Yes, it is. I cannot believe that we're almost done.
Oh my
We've learned
goodness.
so much this past almost month now, haven't we?
Yeah, I think our brains are just crammed full of knowledge.
Is it, Amir?
Yeah, I hope so.
How about you, friends? Well, I thought it would be fun for today's episode for us to see how much we've learned.
Oh.
So we're going to take a trip back through the past month, nearly month, and revisit some of our lessons and see how much we can remember.
We're going on a time machine.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little pop quiz for us to see how much we've memorized. Are you ready, friends?
Okay, well, we could just go with time quiz. It sounds a little less scary.
Okay, let's do that. Amir, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay, here we go. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Do you remember this one, friends?
Oh,
Do you remember this one, Amir?
There was some sort of like mountain climbing.
Do you remember what this was about, friends at home? What about you, Amir? What was it about? Take a guess, everybody at home. Try to remember what the lesson was. What was it teaching us? Yes, that's right. Amir, you remember?
Is this about the hold on to the rope of Allah?
Yes, all together and do not become disunited. We learned about unity for this one.
That's right.
Good job. All right, next one. Are you ready, Amir? Ready, friends?
Very much so.
This one. Do you remember what this one was about?
Oh, yeah, that's my shirt. I've been looking for that one.
Right. Not your shirt, but it did fit quite nicely. Do you remember what it was about, friends at home?
What do you guys think?
Oh, this one. Do you remember, Amir?
No, to be honest, I don't.
Okay. Everyone will be given ranks according to what they have done. That was the ayah. Do you remember now?
Right. Yeah, you borrowed my ladder.
Yes, there was a ladder for that one. All right, next, friends. Are you ready? Let's see how many you can remember.
Okay, let's check it out.
Do you remember these? These invitations we gave to our families?
Trying to remember.
What was it for? What do you remember, friends? Yes, they remember. This one was about inviting our family to Salat. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, I do remember now.
Do you remember the ayah for that one?
No, not
Wa'mur
that one.
ahlaka bis-salat.
Oh,
remember that one?
Ahlaka bis-salat.
Yeah, wa'mur ahlaka bis-salat. Yes.
Bis-salat. Bis-salat. Is that how you do it?
I'm no expert, but inshallah, the intention is what matters, okay?
Inshallah.
Friends, ready for the next one?
Okay.
Pop up. Do you remember what this was about?
Oh, I do. This one actually was the one that Layla was on.
Yes, Layla was on the one for this episode. What was it about, friends at home?
Can't forget that one.
Amir, what was the lesson?
It was about being peacemakers.
Yes, the episode was all about being a peacemaker. And the ayah from the Holy Quran was, so make peace amongst your brothers and sisters. Do you remember that one?
That's right.
Good. How many of you gotten right so far, friends? Okay. That's why we do stuff like this. It's a good thing to go back and look at our crafts because they can remind us of what the theme was and what our lesson was. Because just doing something one time isn't enough. We have to go back and look at it again. So did you know, actually, let me give you a fun fact. You know, people who actually are like hafiz of the Holy Quran or like memorize a lot of ayahs and a lot of surahs. Do you know what they say? They said that once you've memorized it, actually Maulana Wahidi told me this, who's, mashallah, he's the one who's doing the verses of light recitation for us this whole time. He said that you have to continuously go back and memorize and practice for the rest of your life. Otherwise, you'll forget what you've memorized so far. So, that's the same thing for us. It's a good thing that we've learned these lessons in the past, but the reason why we're reviewing right now is because if we don't review, we will forget.
Oh, yeah, yes. I gotta keep stretching that brain out.
That's right. Give your brain a workout. Who remembers this one?
Okay. Let's give them 5 seconds to write it down. Maybe now's a good time to just pause the video and go get a piece of paper if you want to maybe quiz yourself or your siblings.
Yeah, you could quiz yourself. That's true. I mean, I hope you've been kind of quizzing yourself all along. Amir? Friends at home?
Is that neighborhood watch sign outside?
It looks like it, actually. I think that is the neighborhood watch sign symbol. But no, that's not what the lesson was about. What was the lesson about? It says it right here, Amir.
Oh, do not suspect otters?
Others.
No, I never suspect otters. Never. I always think that they're going to do good.
This was an interesting episode, and we had Molana on for that one, Molana Abadi. Do you remember, Amir?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
The lesson for this one, do you remember? It was that certainly in some cases, suspicion is a sin.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Uh-huh.
Inna ba'da dhanni itham. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was the ayah of
Somehow
the Holy
I
Quran.
forgot about that one. Yeah.
All right, that's okay. We're practicing. Okay, this one. You remember this one? It was all about what? Friends at home? Yes, some of them are remembering.
Oh, yeah.
It was all about how we should read as much of the Holy Quran as we can.
All right.
And we made these bookmarks to help us.
Cool. Looks like those have been used up.
Yeah, actually, I did use them. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Next, let's go. Here we are. I think I might have skipped one. No, here we go. You remember this one?
Oh, yeah.
Friends at home, do you remember? We did this one fairly recently. Why do you say that which you do not do? Remember, this was all about practicing what we preach? Remember we learned the word hypocrite when we learned this lesson?
That's right.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that got me reading into the dictionary to learn more big words like that.
Yeah, that was one where we learned some big words. How about this one, friends? I have to say this is one of my favorite ones we did.
Really? Why?
Because it had a very beautiful lesson, and it was actually interesting to see a lot of you practice this one at home. Amir, do you remember?
I'm trying to jog the old noodle, but seems to be slipping around.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Khudu zinatakum inda kulli masjid.
Oh.
Do you remember that one?
Is that where we should look good going to the masjid?
Put on your best of things.
I remember that one.
In every masjid.
I think I was looking pretty spiffy that day.
You were, mashallah. And how about this one? You remember this one?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got a little flattened out, but we talked about how it can be something that's hung over your bed, maybe, even if you want to. What was it?
That has to do with sleep.
Yes. وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ سُبَاتًا. Do you remember that one? And verily we have made, Allah made sleep for rest. I'm sorry, verily is not there. It's, and we, Allah, made sleep for rest. Okay, last one. Okay,
let's see if you guys get it.
Remember this one? Where we had like the sad little guys. And then they were happy here.
Yeah,
and
the
then we had
happy
ayah
girl
here.
and the boys.
Do you remember? What was it about? What was the lesson we learned? It was about this ayah where it says, and do not say you are better than others. Remember, our lesson was about being humble and not thinking we were better than others.
That's right.
Oh, we learned so much so far.
MashaAllah. And there's still a few more to go.
Yeah, there's still a few more to go, and there's still a few that I didn't even include in there. That was just the first 10, although we've already done, I believe, 12 lessons at least.
Okay, well, maybe towards the end, at the end, we can maybe do a little retrospective for the rest.
Another big word, inshallah. Sounds good. Okay, friends. Well, that was it for our little intro.
Okay.
We actually have 2 mystery readers.
Yes!
We're going to review our lesson from yesterday.
Yes!
And we also have your pictures and videos, which again is the best part of this whole thing.
Yesy, 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 yes!
Okay, shall we start, Amir?
I think so.
But wait, we
What?
forgot. We
What?
have this little thermometer on your side,
Oh.
the floating thermometer.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And it's not full yet. So friends at home, just a friendly reminder. Kiss the Kids is one of the partners who has made this program happen. And we want to support them right now because they're doing the Kiss the Kids Qadr campaign. If you haven't already joined as a monthly donor, we humbly ask that you do.
For sure. Actually, do you have a cup? I could just finish filling it up.
If only it was that easy, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's not?
No.
How does it get filled up?
Our friends at home got to help us out with that.
Oh, that's right. The
Okay.
executive producer super supporters.
That's right. All right, friends, let's start the show.
Inshallah.
Bismillah.
والقلم وما يسطرون.
Alright, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to the Ramadan story time. My name is Sakina and I am reading to you from The Tales of the Last Messenger. This is a really good book with lots of different stories about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My kids really like it. We read it at bedtime. And I want to read you a few of the stories. So let's start with the name of Allah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We begin in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. All right, let's read a few of the stories in here. All right. Okay. This one is called First Come, First Served. What do we see here? We see a hand holding a bowl and two little children. Who are these? Let's find out. The noble Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved his daughter Fatima alayhi salam dearly. Because they both lived in Medina, he was able to visit her often. One day, he went to Fatima's house to visit with his family. There, Fatima alayhi salam was cooking with her husband, Imam Ali alayhi salam. He was taking a nap with their two young sons, Hassan and Hussein alayhi salam. As the noble Prophet sat down to talk to his beloved daughter, Hassan alayhi salam woke up. He was delighted to see his grandfather, the noble Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He ran over to give him a hug. Thirsty after his nap, he asked his grandfather for something to drink. Sayyidah Fatima alayhi salam and Imam Ali alayhi salam kept a sheep in their yard. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam took a bowl outside and milked the sheep for Hassan alayhi salam. While he was filling the bowl with milk, Hassan's younger brother Hussein alayhi salam wandered outside. When Hassan saw his brother, he smiled. He loved his younger brother very much. So he said to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Grandfather, please give the milk to Hussein first." The Prophet answered kindly, "My dear, how nice of you to think of your brother. Since you asked me first, I will give it to you, and you can earn the reward by letting your younger brother drink first." In this moment, the noble Prophet showed his family just how important it was to respect everyone's rights and not show favoritism. Though it is good to serve younger children first, the Prophet saw this as an opportunity to teach an important lesson. Our beloved Prophet was fair and kind, and through his example, we can learn how to be fair to others. Wow, this is a really beautiful story from the Ahlul Bayt. There's a lot of lessons in it, and some of them that I see are the lesson of an older sibling caring for and loving their younger sibling and wanting to give them what they have. That's really beautiful. And another lesson I see is even elderly should respect everyone younger than them, even if they're different ages, even if one is a little older, recognizing that sometimes the older child should be given things first. How beautiful and fair is that? Alhamdulillah, mashallah. We have such beautiful examples in the Ahlul Bayt. Let's read another story for you. It's called A Beautiful Name. We see a picture of a man sitting under a palm tree. Who's this guy? Let's read and see. One of the companions of the noble Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a pious and hard-working man from Africa. He was a very good man, but the people used to taunt him because of the color of his skin, calling him Aswad, which means black in Arabic. Aswad didn't like that people only focused on the color of his skin rather than his personality. The Prophet ﷺ too did not like that the people did this. The Prophet knew that what makes a person special is their personality, good deeds, and actions. So he decided to change this nickname and call him Abyad, which in Arabic means bright. This name suited a person who has a nurani or bright face, both in this world and the hereafter. This name reflected his personality and traits, like his obedience to Allah. From that day onward, people started using his name and his new name in respect for the noble Prophet. Abyad was delighted at what the noble Prophet ﷺ had done. He felt relieved and happy. Wow, this is a story that's teaching me that when I see something that is wrong or people are being treated unkindly, I can change it. I don't have to necessarily confront people, but I have a responsibility and I have an ability to change that. And the Prophet did that very simply by starting to call him something else. And the other thing I see is that the people were aware and noticed when they were doing something wrong and respected the Prophet's leadership and his example. So I too, when I see someone else doing something better or doing something good, instead of ignoring it, I should follow it. Those are really beautiful lessons for us to think about. I think I'll read one more if there's time to add it. Okay? All right. The last one I wanted to read to you guys was called Bravo Imam Hussein. This is a really nice one. So here's the picture. You can see two kids wrestling. How many of you do this with your siblings? Sometimes it can get really fun, right? Let's see what happens here. Who are those kids? Imam Hassan alayhi salam and Imam Hussein alayhi salam often wrestled with one another while growing up, and both children always wanted to win. Though they knew it was only a game, they played it with seriousness and dedication. Both children were under 8 years old, but wrestled like professionals. Their father, Imam Ali, was known for his strength and bravery, so it was no surprise that his sons could wrestle so well. Their parents never objected to their wrestling because they knew that these kinds of games are good for children. Games that keep kids physically active help them grow stronger and more brave. One day, Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein wrestled in front of their grandfather, the noble Prophet, who watched their match very closely. During the match, he rooted for Imam Hassan and said, oh Hassan, catch your brother Hussein." Imam Hassan, thanks to the Prophet's encouragement, gained energy and fought better than ever before. Sayyidah Fatima alayhi salam was watching curiously. She wondered why the noble Prophet was cheering only for Imam Hassan, who was older, instead of for the younger Imam Hussein, knowing that younger kids usually need more encouragement. She asked her father, "Oh, dearest father, are you cheering for Hassan?" The Prophet smiled and answered, "My daughter, Angel Jibreel is also here and he is rooting for Hussein." Sayyidah Fatima smiled with understanding. Hussein was not alone as she thought, and he had encouragement from an angel of Allah. Wow, that is so cool. I love that. There are so many beautiful lessons in here, and some of them that I notice are Sayyidah Fatima, the way she's so respectful of the Prophet. When she wants to ask him a question, she doesn't say, "Baba, why are you doing that?" She just says, "Oh, what's going on here? Oh, are you cheering for Hassan?" Very respectful, very deferential, very nice, mashallah. Beautiful akhlaq of our Ahlul Bayt. And the other thing I noticed was that if Angel Jibreel is rooting for Imam Hussein, how much love there must be for Imam Hussein among the angels. Of course, for Imam Hassan also. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves his Ahlul Bayt and would even be fine with an angel coming to watch them wrestle as children. That's beautiful. And the last thing is that these kids are wrestling. That's so fun. If you have a sibling to wrestle with and they're okay with it, this might be a game you guys enjoy. Okay, that's all I'm going to read from this book. There are so many stories that I did not read to you so many beautiful tales from the messenger, the final prophet, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that you might enjoy. But for now, that's all I'm going to read to you. All right, inshallah, you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's children's program with Sister Nazeera. And thank you so much for coming today. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum children. Welcome to Ramadan Storytime. My name is Susanna and I'm so excited to be here with you all. Today we going to read Welcome Ramadan by Laila Asif Tarabain. Let's begin with Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We begin with the name of Allah, the all-kind and merciful. Hello, Moon! What a welcome sight! We've searched for you throughout the night. Seeing you now tells Muslims all not to eat or drink until nightfall. For Ramadan, the month of fast is here for us. Hooray! At last! What is Ramadan? Bilal asked his big sister Maisa. Maisa smiled at her brother as she remembered what Mommy and Daddy told her when she asked the same questions not too long ago. In the special month of Ramadan, before each dawn, Muslims like Daddy and Mommy eat some food to fill their tummies, explained Maisa. But when the sun is ready to rise, they will not eat, not even one bite. Why can't we eat? Wondered Bilal. No breakfast? No lunch? No snacks? I'll be so hungry. What? No lunch? Maisa laughed. You and we are still too young to fast, and we do need food to help us grow. And every day at each sunset, the fasting Muslim break his fast. We break the fast on milk and dates, then eat the meals that Mommy makes. Then every night we go to pray, the way we do throughout the day. We stand up tall, then we bow down low, asking God to help us all. We do not bite or shout or lie. We pray to God to help us to keep our fast and give us patience in every task. Look, Bilal! Exclaimed Maisa. Do you see the moon? So full and bright, it lights the room. Now Ramadan is halfway done and Eid al-Fitr will come soon. Every day in Ramadan, Muslims always read the Quran. The Quran is a holy book into which everyone should take a look. The fasting Muslim gives prayers of thanks in the morning, noon, and late at night. The special months of Ramadan help us remember to thank God for everything we have. We may eat and drink whatever we want, but many children around the world go to sleep hungry and thirsty. Day and night their tummies ache. No bread, no rice, no frosty milkshake. So, especially in Ramadan, Muslim gives money and food to the poor and needy, and never ever hope to be greedy. And before Ramadan slip away, the fasting Muslim spirit is here to stay, to do good deeds and from bad stay clear, each and every day of the year. Now the moon is crescent again. The moon of Ramadan has come to an end. Eid al-Fitr is finally here. We can't wait for Ramadan to come next year. Eid Mubarak! The end. Subhanallah, what a beautiful story. So Ramadan teach us how to be patient, empathize towards other who less fortunate than us, and help us to thank God for everything that we have.
By the pen and by what they write. This is my project. This is my Ramadan project. Allah Hafiz. This is the Ramadan craft that I made, and inside is the meaning of the ayat. The ayat is wal qalami wa ma yasturun, and it means by the pen and by what they write. Cont'd. Assalamualaikum. My name is Yusuf and my name is Danya, and this is the craft that we made. This is the outside and this is the inside. You can see that there are happy people here, there's sad people here, and there are happy people here. And this is what I have been practicing. Fala tuzakku and fusakum. And do not claim that you are better than others. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. خذوا زينتكم عند كل مسجد. Put on your best things in every masjid.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. Good job, guys.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Good job, girls.
Amir, don't you think that our friends really honestly surprise us every time?
We
And
have the best friends.
we have the best of friends. Seriously.
Alhamdulillah.
BFFs, all of you.
Sorry. That one kind of came out funny.
It's come out a little funny. That's okay. Well, friends, thank you so much again for your notes. Sometimes you guys send us funny things and beautiful recitations and all of that. Truly, I always say this, but it is the best part of this, so thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support. And I appreciate even the ones that say, like, I need another haircut.
Yeah, we've gotten a couple of those too, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully, we can work on it soon.
Inshallah. All right, friends. Well, that's it for today, but come back tomorrow because we'll have a new lesson, a new ayah, a new hadith, a new storyboard, inshallah. And for now, keep everything that you've learned in your head, in your hearts, and put it into action with your hands, inshallah.
Inshallah.
We'll keep you in our du'as, and you please keep us in yours.
For sure.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Fi amanillah.